This is Badass Billy Gunn, 11-time WWE Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Hardcore Champion, and you're listening to IcoPod. You gotta hear this. And if you're not listening to this, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
And we're back with episode 121 of IcoPod. I'm Bob Kong Jr. And with me, as always, is Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley. Guys, how are we doing this week?
Yeah, I think that sums it up.
I don't know. You know what? Now that we're doing it, we're here. Another week of IcoPod coming to you, never stopping, basically, since we started. I think it says something when Bob just says, "Welcome to IcoPod." I almost hit play on the episode of Raw, which we don't do that. That's not how we do it. We, of course, count us down, and we go in together. We all join as a team, and we all watch as a team. So I guess I'm a little bit out of it this week, maybe. Just a lot of stuff going on in the world. But I am glad to kind of be in the final phases of the march to WrestleMania, moving through WrestleMania, and hopefully on to brighter days in the WWF, because these are some dark ones. I definitely think, we were talking off air, the three of us, for me, this might be one of the lowest kind of excitement points for me to jump on and talk about, this episode from March 20th, 1995. But, that it's the highs and lows of the podcast world. Sometimes you get great episodes to sit down and watch with buddies. Other times they're fucking horrible and probably ensue some hijinks and hilarity. So either way, it's a win-win. But I don't know. I'm just not really in the groove lately.
Yeah, what about you, Dallas?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still new, so I can't say I have a low point. But last episode I said it wasn't too bad. I mean, it still wasn't great, but it wasn't as bad as the one before. So we're in this trend of a very awful build for a WrestleMania, and it's definitely making a hard watch for something that isn't really my style, anyways.
Right.
But I'm still. I'm still excited to kind of see what's going to happen. And I know as this year progresses, things are going to get a little bit better. And then just thinking about 96, I know it's going to get better in 96. So I'm just trying to think as far ahead as possible. And that's really going to get me through WrestleMania 11.
Yeah, well, I mean, it gets really good in 2000. So, with that type of attitude, by the time we get to about 2026, we'll be super happy about doing
then we're going to get
really
to the really good shit. So
yeah, because at that point we're going to be watching probably Raw's live, SmackDown, Thunder, Nitros, Sunday Night Heats. We're going to have to watch. We're going to basically quit all of our jobs, and then every day of the week we're going to do a live watch.
Well, I don't know. I think if it gets to that, we might need to do a little rebrand, because really IcoPro isn't around for much longer than where we're at now, so we might become passé in the podcasting world.
We can't change the name because it's the domain name.
Yeah, we're stuck with the name.
Yeah,
we'll add a little tagline. IcoPod with attitude.
Right, there you go.
Yeah. Now with added attitude ingredient.
Oh, yeah.
IcoPod the real juice.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
IcoPod adding fuel to the nitro or something.
Yeah.
Here we go.
IcoPod the lightning to your thunder.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Wow.
How that works out. But yeah, as Austin mentioned, this build here for WrestleMania 11 has been, what's a good word for horseshit?
Abysmal.
Yeah, pretty bad. And I know that leading into this, leading into 95, I was very vocal about 95 maybe not being as bad as many pundits would have said. And I'm still going to stand by that because I'm pretty sure that TV-wise, at least, after WrestleMania 11, there's stronger featured matches on Raw and more memorable moments. We've gotten plenty of characters already like debuting or returning in 95, and that just continues on with the remainder of the year. And of course, by September, there is the competition of Monday Night Nitro. So we're kind of just like in that final stages of, hey, this is Raw as we've known it for several years, and what could possibly go wrong, and so they have to potentially change it come the fall. So
I think for me what this feels like is like, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, Bob. I think we're still very middle of the road. I don't think it's a drastic, oh my god, 95 fucking sucks. We're still pretty middle of the road. We've definitely had some dips of episodes, but as far as in-ring stuff, nothing too bad. Compared to maybe 93, 94, we saw some horrible matches, very disappointing matches, as well as some hidden gems. So I think we're still kind of middle of the road. And to me, it's like a pot of water. Right now, we've just poured the water in. So it's not even boiling yet, but we're holding out hope that in a few short minutes, our pot will come to a boil and we'll be able to start cooking. I'm hoping that really after WrestleMania is when that water is going to start boiling and we can kind of get somewhere, because right now we're just floating right now with Raw. That's what it feels like to me anyway.
Yeah, but I also think again after WrestleMania 11, that's when they introduced the in your houses, and then we get much quicker turnarounds for pay-per-view. So instead of having like 9 recordings until we get to a pay-per-view, that would be like cut in half.
Right.
Like 4 or 5. So.
Right.
Or maybe sometimes 6, depending if it's like beginning of the month and end of the following month or whatever. But
yeah, and I feel like a lot of the in your house shows bring a lot of interesting matches and like, I don't know, fun stuff from what I can remember of the ones I've seen. So I'm really excited about in your house shows coming around.
Yeah.
I think for almost like 3 years worth of in your houses, because they start in May, obviously, of 95, and they end. Technically, I think in your house, the slogan ends in like, what, 99?
Yeah, I was going to say 98, 99.
February 99, I think, in your house.
Yeah.
I don't know if St. Valentine's Day Massacre is considered in your house. I know Rock Bottom at the end of 98 is, so it's either 98 or 99.
Yeah.
But I know like the first almost 3 years of it, they're 2-hour shows. They're not even 3-hour programs.
Well, and the thing is with those two, I mean, I think there's a lot of hidden gems on in your house shows that people don't even talk about, which is going to be the nice thing. You're going to tune into an in your house and not really expect much, but be like, holy shit, that was a great match, and nobody talks about it because it's not considered a quote unquote big pay-per-view.
No, those were the filler ones to lead you. They're almost like a pay-per-view version of like Saturday night's main event.
Right, or something like that. Yeah. So I'm going to hopefully be pleasantly surprised, because I can think of a few from my head to where nobody really talks about them, and they are great matches. Yeah. So I'm personally very excited and glad that, finally we're ushering in your house and kind of getting into that era, because I agree with you, Bob. I think it'll really help kind of pick things up where they won't be able to drag their feet as much on regularly scheduled TV programming, because, hey, you got to sell a pay-per-view in a week. So, I think that's going to be the much needed kind of shot in the arm that we'll get moving forward.
Just to confirm what Bob was saying, St. Valentine's Day Massacre is in fact the last in your house, February 14th, 1999. Until, of course, this year, June 7th, NXT is going to be taking the name back in your house, takeover in your house.
Well, you know what sucks about that is they're not going to bring back the in your house stage and all that. So that was like the best part of it.
Yeah. Well, so an interesting thing too, I noticed just trying to look at the names quick, is after the 16th one, which was in your house Canadian Stampede,
Yeah.
July 6, 1997.
Probably the best one.
They switched it. So instead of in your house 16 blah, it was then changed to the next one, Ground Zero in your house.
Yeah.
Bad Blood in your house. So they changed it so it had a name followed by the in your house moniker. So which, by the way, the NXT one, for example, does still follow that trend of it's now NXT TakeOver in your house. But I mean, I think each one, like, I think after the first few or so, once they started to get like, you know, different like themes and stuff, you know, they kind of spiced up the sets, and like I think it got really interesting, and I think that's like really cool to think back on. Of like, yeah, I don't know, I always remember like the DX in your house stage, and
Yeah.
you know, just stuff like that. And I think I have like, I don't know, I have like one of these on VHS tape, like Ground Zero. I have on VHS. I have no idea why.
Yeah. And you know what I think it is? I think it just stems down to tickling that specific nostalgia nerve. Really, when you think of early 90s WWF, you think of a guy like Todd Pettengill. You think of Monday Night Raw. You think of In Your House, you know, because it's so era specific. So I think really getting to that stuff is going to be not only a boost for us, but a boost for listeners, because they're going to say, hey, this is the shit I remember from this time. This is the stuff that hits home for me. These In Your Houses, I remember ordering with buddies and being like, wow, that was a great show, or wow, that was sucked. I hope Raw is better. You know, so I think it's just going to be a good thing all the way around.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to many different characters coming in to close out 95. And obviously, as Austin kind of mentioned, 96 is a big turning point. Like 93 was the rebuild. 94 was really a solid year.
Transitional.
Yep. And then 95 is kind of like a weird another rebuild of all these guys they have to bring in. And then 95 and 96 are arguably the two biggest rebuild years with all the talent that comes in. And then by 97, it's like we figured it out. And then, by the end of 97, it's like full steam ahead.
Yeah, it kind of follows the 97 formula for a couple of years.
Right.
So
it'll be interesting to see, number one, if we can survive a 2-year rebuild to get into the glory years. But if we can survive 93, we can survive anything, I think. But let's get into the show here with our regular segments. Only a couple of observer notes this week. You'll remember that last week, on March 13th, Monday Night Raw took place, and I believe it was live, if I remember correctly. It featured Brett taking on Jerry Lawler, an ever-popular Duke Droese-Stephen Dunn match. And that surprisingly got a 3.4 rating.
Get the fuck
out
of here, dude. Who's watching this shit?
Oh my god.
This is a prime example of people will watch when it's WrestleMania season. They may not buy the pay-per-view, but they'll freaking watch it on the USA Network.
That's really crazy, especially because 2 episodes ago was such garbage. I would have thought it would have dropped down at least a good chunk by the last episode, just because it was so bad.
Yeah, but again, with Bret Hart, the people must.
Well, I think that just that's why it was like, oh, Bret, okay, cool. Yeah, he's fighting someone he's been feuding with, but it's Bret Hart, which I think just further proves like why you are not using him as your top guy, and instead you're pretending he's a racist.
Yeah.
I don't get that. It doesn't make. They like obviously Diesel's he's physically bigger, but like, come on.
Yeah, it's not even close. I mean, in comparison, they're shoving Diesel down our throats, and then everybody's like, "We still love Bret. We want Bret."
Yeah.
They don't want to give us Bret.
Sounds like a common theme.
Yeah, I think we all want Bret.
Yeah.
But they screwed us over and gave us Diesel. The only other piece of news here is in reference to the Madison Square Garden show that took place during the weekend, and it saw the 1-2-3 Kid suffering a concussion during his match with Hakushi. So it looks like 1-2-3 Kid might be out of action for a little bit. If I remember correctly, he that's his second concussion in the matter of like a week. So he might be on the silence for a little while too.
Yeah, and it's funny because I feel like we just brought him up like where has he been? But I guess that makes sense. And really when I'm thinking about it, I feel like 1-2-3 Kid's kind of been I hate to say it, but like injury prone.
Sure seems it.
Yeah.
And with his kind of, his style of wrestling, I guess you could say it's not all
Right.
that surprising.
Right.
Which is kind of a negative thing to say, but we'll see about that. But let's go to the house show notes. I didn't cover the Madison Square Garden show, but I'm pretty sure the card here is pretty much the same. This one is from Boston, Massachusetts at the Boston Garden on March 20th, 1995, and it drew 3,200 fans. And it featured the following matches. Eric Watts and Chad Fortune defeating Tom Pritchard and Jimmy Del Rey. Yeah, so it looks like Eric Watts is made his
no
entrance into the World Wrestling
Please no. No.
Just a matter of time.
No.
Henry Godwinn pinned Barry Horowitz. Excuse me. The WWF Tag Team Champion Smoking Guns defeated Tatanka and Kama. This is going to be one that we'll all want to watch. Bob Backlund defeated Adam Bomb in a submission match.
Okay.
Yeah. The WWF World Champion Diesel teamed up with Razor Ramon to defeat Shawn Michaels and WWF Intercontinental Champion Jeff Jarrett by disqualification when Psycho Sid attacked Diesel, which led to both Razor and Jarrett being injured midway through the match, and they were held backstage. After the match, the Undertaker made the save for Diesel. So that was pretty much, there must have been a heavily Diesel-Shawn interaction there, leading into the WrestleMania showdown, it looks like.
Yeah.
Hakushi defeated Scott Taylor, who was a substitute for the 1-2-3 Kid. And to be honest with you, that could have been a decent match. Scott Taylor's he's a pretty good bumper on television, so that could have been good.
Yeah.
Bret Hart teamed up with the British Bulldog, or Davey Boy Smith, to defeat Owen Hart and Jerry Lawler. Smith pinned Owen with a roll-up after Bret tripped Owen, and then after the match, Hakushi attacked Bret Hart. And the main event saw The Undertaker defeating Bam Bam Bigelow by countout.
Interesting main event choice, I feel like. I mean, I get they're trying to get, I feel like they want to get people to either hate Bam Bam or see him more or whatever it is, but I feel like that's an interesting choice for the main event.
Yeah, the Bam Bam in the main event is clearly in reference to his placement for Mania. I think.
It's gotta be.
Right.
It's gotta be.
That's a pretty mixed bag, I would say. I don't think I'm going. I'm just gonna commit. I'm gonna say it. I don't think I'm going.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I would go because I'm a sucker for these types of things. I mean, the tag matches seem kind of intriguing. Eric Watts, I mean, if I see him on Raw, I might throw my toaster into the bathtub and then just kill myself.
He's a big reason why I'm not going to the show.
Yeah, I could see that. I can see why. But
so,
I don't know. I mean, Tatanka and Kama against the Guns probably isn't great. Backlund and Bomb and submission match probably isn't great either. But
no.
The two tag matches I can probably deal with. Hakushi and Scott Taylor. Although leading into it, I'm probably thinking 1-2-3 Kid will be there.
True.
That will roll.
Probably, yeah.
And then Taker Bigelow, I think, could have a decent showing. So if there were match times, that would help. But obviously, when you go to a house show, you don't know how long they're going to be.
Right.
I think I would go. I mean, upper deck, nosebleeds or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like just in general, I feel like out of the house shows, they're always hit or miss. I feel like,
yes.
I feel like this one's a miss. Like I just feel like there's nothing to usually it's Brett and Owen in a no disqualification match. It's oh, that sounds kind of cool. This one's Undertaker and Bam Bam Bigelow in the main event.
I hate to say it, but I feel like it's a pretty genuine reflection of WrestleMania. Kind of a miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that Dallas is actually negatively saying something.
Or he's not going.
Yeah, if there was a casket match, he would be like, "Oh, I'm all in."
Hey man, maybe if there was, maybe I'd be drawn in. I don't know. At least the match might be interesting, and maybe it's just because I don't like Bam Bam. I don't know.
I think that plays a part in it too.
If you were Undertaker's fighting Diesel
in a casket match.
Well, maybe, but but even that sounds better. And I don't even like Yokozuna's like bleh, like he doesn't really do much for me. But like
At least not at this point.
no, I really I don't know, man. I'm hoping eventually I will see a Bam Bam match that I'm like, you might have just changed my mind.
If you want that, if you genuinely want that to happen, just stick with ECW stuff because really that's probably the only time that's gonna happen.
That's kind of what my assumption is, to be honest with you. But who knows?
I mean, that's my opinion. I don't know, Bob.
Like,
would you agree? You're a pretty big Bam Bam Bigelow fan.
See, like, that's really tough because I feel like even with ECW, he doesn't have like great technical matches. Like his stuff with Taz is like memorable only because they like fell through stuff.
Well,
yeah, but I'm down for that. Like, I don't know if that'll make me a fan of his, but I'll at least be entertained. Like right now he's in the ring and I'm like, please.
You like Shane Douglas, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe watch their November to Remember 97.
Right.
Or something. That might be a good one.
Right. And well, here's the thing. I guess we should make clear, in my opinion, again, I don't think Bam Bam was ever a good wrestler. I think Bam Bam is an attraction. And I think when you put Bam Bam in an environment where being a good wrestler doesn't really matter, he thrives. Because again, he is this big guy who can do moonsaults, but he can also pick up Spike Dudley and throw him into the fifth row. He doesn't get to do that on Raw. He's a beast with handcuffs. When you put the beast in ECW like that, I think to me that's where he shines, where he doesn't have those handcuffs on him. In my opinion, again, that's how I feel about it.
No, I think that's understandable. It just, and I don't know, maybe if he was just being used differently. Like maybe it's like the way he talks and he just sounds like he's stupid, and like maybe if he didn't talk and was just like a tough, like I don't say nothing and I just beat people up. Maybe I'd be more into that. Or had to feud
with fucking LT, like maybe or Doink, or you know what I mean. Well, I'm sure that would help. Yeah.
Well, the whole thing with it, and I think we've said this countless times here, but I'll always repeat it. You have to remember going into Royal Rumble '95. I mean, Bigelow wasn't being presented very strongly at all.
Not at all.
And arguably is a mid-card act. And now they're inserting him into the main event of a WrestleMania against a highly known athlete or celebrity. So it doesn't really mesh well. Now it would be different if Bigelow for like all of '94 was crushing it.
It was a monster.
Yeah, he's the leader of the corporation. He's doing all this stuff. He might even be a champion of some kind.
Right.
But that's been the complete opposite. So
right.
It's just weird, presentations and.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it just comes down to them not knowing what to do with Bam Bam Bigelow, like a lot of other guys. They didn't know what to do with Adam Bomb. They don't know what to do with Owen Hart. They don't know what to do with Jerry Lawler. There's so many guys you can go down the roster and be like, well, that was a flop. That was a flop. Look at Lex Luger, man. He could have been the top heel for years. Yeah. And they switch him. Could have had a better babyface run, but just totally destroyed that as well. So now he's back to pretty much worthless. Having Lex on the roster's a waste.
Well, yeah, I think Owen in the Bigelow spot could have been better.
Yeah, sure.
Because at least he was kind of feuding with Brett, and
probably could get a better, I don't know, work out of LT.
Well, he would bump the hell out for him.
Yeah.
Give me a break. So I don't know. It's just weird choices and storyline development
for sure.
Let's head down to Memphis, Tennessee, because why not? They continue to do this to us, so might as well continue the trend. March 20th, 1995, Mid-South Coliseum. There is no documentation in regards to what they drew. Let's say, for the hell of it, they've been recently drawing about 1,200. So let's say that this
800.
This week they did a sellout. We'll say 12,000 people entered the Mid-South Coliseum.
Get the fuck.
We'll just say that happened.
Okay, we can say it, and I'll say the card, and we'll see if it actually happened.
Business is thriving. I'm sure people are probably like, you know what, dude? It feels like 1983. Let's go to the Coliseum, check it out, see what's going down, and let's run. That's what they all thought at the time.
Right.
Just happened to be March 20th, 95 that they did that.
Yeah.
It featured 9 matches. I'm sure that there's going to be duplicates of people wrestling. We'll see here as I read through. Maybe not. I don't know. Jackhammer defeated Chris Canyon. Pete D'Amato defeated Reggie B. Fine. Scott Studd beat the Spellbinder. The Moondogs, Spot and Rex, defeated Jackhammer and Crusher Bones. Sweet Georgia Brown defeated Miss Texas. Davey Haskins defeated Crusher Bones by disqualification. Brian Christopher defeated Bill Dundee in a Russian roulette pole match. So if it's so special if I've ever seen one. Here's Wolfie D, Papa D, and Men on a Mission Mabel defeated Tommy Rich, Doug Gilbert, and Gorgeous George III. And in your main event, the USWA Unified World Champion Bill Dundee defeated Gorgeous George III with 12,000 people in the
arena. Well, go ahead, Dallas, because I know what we are going to say already.
Yeah, I mean, no.
Yeah, Dallas ain't going to this one.
No.
I don't know. There might be enough for me to want to see this. And they didn't use enough like people over and over again, which kind of I like that they didn't do that. I mean, a Russian roulette fucking pole match.
Yeah.
Kind of has me intrigued. The Moondogs are at least tagging this time instead of a fucking like random singles match or 2 shitty Moondogs like it's Spot and Rex, like the ones that are the team. I don't know. I might go to this one for the hell of it. Haven't been to one in a while. Said no to the last couple ever since Sid left. Maybe I'll give him another chance.
Well, is Mabel being on the show a major draw for you?
Well, no, but it's weird. And like maybe he does just better shit there.
I can't wait for like 12 years from now when I actually get caught up and watch these shows and review them and see exactly the context of why Men on a Mission Mabel is teaming with Wolfie D and Papa D against Tommy Rich, Doug Gilbert, and Gorgeous George III. Like, I need to know the context of why that is happening.
Well, right. Can you just skip ahead a little bit so we know? Because I got to know, too.
I don't know. I can't. No, I'm stuck in 1988 right now. January of 1988. Oh, Mike Campbell keeps on asking me, when am I going to post them or whatever, and I hoard everything.
You do that.
I do. I've reviewed about 27 episodes of WCW Pro from 97, and I don't intend on publishing them for whatever reason.
Whoa. Why?
Because that's just how I am.
Well, Bob will do this thing where he'll have 100 reviews.
I right now have 260.
Right. Yeah, he'll have like a shit ton.
Yeah.
And then he'll just like do a post and it says, "Hey, big update."
Yeah.
And he'll proceed to list everything that he did. So that people probably see that and they're like, "What the fuck do I want to look at first?"
Well, that's what I was just gonna say. Is I feel like that might get a little overwhelming to readers. I think you should release a little bit at a time, maybe.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why I do that.
Well, I think it's more so because when people are searching, this is my way of validating it for Bob. When people are going through to search, I think he would rather them see 27 reviews than 1 review. So when he, posts all the shit, then they go to search it. It's like, oh, well, he just did a shit ton of these recently. Let me look through.
Well, I could see it being like really good. It's like, oh, okay, I did like a month or 2 at a time. We'll pretend.
Yeah.
Instead of like, oh, here's 3 years worth of different shows.
Oh, I don't do that.
Well,
so for instance, when I do like, let's say I do an update. I'll do like numerous different years, but it'll be like a month worth of that year, which would be like 4 shows.
Right.
So it's not like I'm doing, hey guys, I just reviewed every single WCW Saturday night from 1986 until 1997. Go check it out, and here's a laundry list of freaking links to go to. Like I don't do that. But,
it's just more of a mixture of stuff.
Yeah, it's a wide range of different things. But like with the Memphis stuff, I haven't released anything for 1987. I've probably been sitting on those for about a year. So.
Yeah, those could probably go up.
Yeah, they probably could. They probably should. Maybe I'll do one tonight, but I probably won't because as soon as I'm done with this, I'm probably going to bed because I have to be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. but that's okay.
And then just as kind of a quick reflection of the way I do it. So I'll do one, and then I'll submit it to Bob, and then he'll post it. And then I'll do one, submit it to Bob, and then he'll post it.
Yeah.
So he probably gets really annoyed with mine.
No. You do it the normal way. Doing it one at a time and then posting it. I can't do that. I would rather have, here's an update of 40, and then do it instead of doing one each day.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's a mental thing where I like to know that I have them. But
yeah, I think that's fair.
Kind of pointless to have them if I don't publish them for
sure
to read them. But
Well,
I'll eventually work my way around in doing it.
Okay.
And then with mine, I'll post them when I do them too.
Yeah, but you don't write for the site.
Correct.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you should do this TNA reviews. A+, 10 out of 10, best show ever. TNA weekly pay-per-view number 76. My favorite one ever. Hector Garza beat.
Hey, don't you talk to shit about Hector Garza?
Yeah, hold on a second.
Hector Garza beat Sonny Siaki in a whipping pole match that Vince Russo booked, and Sandman came out and beat New Jack in a thumbtack on a strip pole match, and Lollipop came out with her blow pop and suffocated New Jack to win the hardcore championship.
They don't have a hardcore title, first off, motherfucker. Secondly, I'm pretty sure you got all those already up on your website, so I couldn't do those.
I do.
So I can't do that. Maybe I could do like 2010.
You ain't gonna do it, so shut up.
No, I'm not gonna do it. But now that you guys are tempting me, maybe I should.
You ain't doing it, bitch.
You won't do it.
Not much of a writer.
No, you never have liked it, ever.
I wish I didn't like doing it either, but here I am doing it.
Yeah.
Speaking of not liking it but still doing it, here's some syndication that we have to talk about. There's 3 things that went on that really don't pertain to anything. This is all from the March 18th Superstars. I probably should have looked at Action Zone because last week Mountain Mission lost their shit.
Dude, yeah.
Guns, which I didn't even highlight. Because it's Action Zone. Even at this point, people are like, who fucking watches Action Zone? But on the Superstars, March 18th, Adam Bomb defeated Tom Pritchard of the Heavenly Bodies. The Blue Brothers defeated Well Done, which is weird. That's a heel versus heel team. And then the featured match on there saw Lex Luger defeating King Kong Bundy by disqualification.
And so we didn't watch that?
No, we did not. I saved us from watching 6 minutes of just absolute garbage.
What a jerk off.
Bummer.
Well, that's exactly what would have happened. So
I can't believe you made us skip that, dude.
You are going to thank me, okay? So I would rather not do that. But here we are with the March 20th, 1995 edition of Monday Night Raw. Little do these guys know that this entire time I've been watching Raws from 2001. So while they are usually miserable with their 95s, I've been watching the build-up to WrestleMania 17.
Oof, yeah.
So hopefully they don't get too mad. No, I'm kidding, of course. Here we are. The Smoking Guns will be putting the tag titles against Heavenly Bodies. And then Razor Ramon is also squaring off with Henry Godwinn. Those were the 2 advertised matches.
I cannot wait to see Godwinn and Ramon.
Stop. The bad guy against the pig farmer. Give me a break. Come on.
That's a marquee match right there.
It is,
I
absolutely.
Cannot wait.
All right. I will make sure. Okay, I'll stop the waiting. I will count down from 5, and we'll hit the play button if you guys are on your screen. Are you on your screen?
Oh, yeah. Remember, I already hit play at the beginning of the fight. I'm done.
IcoPod listeners, are you at the screen?
Yeah, we are.
I can't hear you. What's up? Okay.
Yeah, we're watching it.
Just hit fucking play, asshole. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
That was a little slow countdown there, but
you fucking screw jobbed us, dude.
Well, no, because I didn't have my mouse over the play button, so I was like, wait a minute,
okay.
I can't do that.
Here we go. Raw. It's Raw.
Is it still the same music?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same music, just different video package.
Okay. I would have just switched the music, too.
No, I kind of like it.
Oh.
I like that it's, like, basic and just, like,
yeah,
here we are.
Yeah, super basic. Now, is it safe to assume this episode isn't live, or what?
This would be taped.
Okay. I really like this arena.
So do I, man.
they're-
I said it last week. I'm really into this place. It's pretty packed, too, by the way.
they're still in like Stockton or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
So I think all the episodes leading into WrestleMania at this point will be taped. The next one would be the night after.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Oh,
that
cool.
makes sense.
King Kong Bundy in a handicap match. That would be great.
That's so crappy to think about, though, that they taped their biggest couple shows realistically of the year. And they're like,
Yeah.
okay, here you go.
I believe it, though. Razor here in black for the first time we've seen in a while.
Yeah.
In the black gear. That's usually big time show only. So,
You want to know what was really weird? Because usually he picks some weird colors, but
yeah, he does.
this doesn't pertain to the WWF. But I was watching a Hacksaw Jim Duggan match for some reason. And he had, his blue tights on, and then he had like gold boots.
Oh,
And I was just like, either I'm going colorblind or he's wearing gold boots. It was really weird.
maybe he had to borrow a pair.
Yeah,
No, Henry Godwinn doesn't even get an entrance.
Yeah,
He's already in the
already
ring.
ring.
he just came in too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like 6 weeks ago, something like that.
Yeah, we've only seen him maybe on Raw twice.
Yeah, he's already getting a jobber entrance. That's great.
Yikes. Referee here in long sleeves.
Is that Danny? That's Danny Davis, I think.
I just was going to say, I couldn't think of his name. It's Danny Davis, yep.
He's got a bowl cut of a haircut. That's
Oh, yeah, completely. Henry Godwinn shoving Razor. He's just as big as Razor, which is kind of cool.
He's a
'cause,
big guy. Yeah.
yeah, recently Razor hasn't really feuded with anybody of that size.
He really hasn't feuded with anybody. When's the last time we saw a Razor on TV?
Yeah, really was the last like little Jeff Jarrett stuff.
Yeah.
So Razor starting work here with the hammerlock trip.
Razor showing his technical ability.
Yeah.
This. Take that, Bret Hart.
Which, I don't know, I think is a weird way to start this one, but we'll take it.
Listen, I'm so hyped for this match. I am so glad it's on first. Let's do it. If this is any indication, Bundy and the handicap match is going to be our main event. We got a lot to look forward to, guys. This show is going to be fantastic. I think we're going to get at least a 3.2 rating.
Oh, yeah, at least. Big short arm clothesline there by Henry Godwinn to Ramon.
What is he doing?
I don't think he even knows. It's like a weird...
It's like a wheelbarrow face slam.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's treating him like a pig.
I almost wish Godwinn didn't wear the shirt underneath. Like, it was just straight up overalls.
Well, you know what? He's the second guy to do that. Kama does it. He does it.
Yeah. I kind of just wish it was straight up overalls. So you could see, like, his nasty body underneath.
Yeah, because if you get rid of the shirt, it would definitely, like, resonate more.
Right.
But he's probably self-conscious. He probably has body issues.
Well, and it wouldn't look so much as like a wrestling outfit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's trying to make it look like a wrestling outfit.
Yeah.
Standing side headlock here. I don't know. This is so far not too bad. We haven't really seen much, but.
So he just rammed Razor's head into the turnbuckle from a headlock. That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought Razor was going to throw him like chest first into the corner.
So did I.
I was going to say, there's no way he's taking a back body drop. Razor drops down in the Irish whip. No fucking way.
Well, you know what? Do you think Henry Godwinn loses this clean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Didn't he lose? Did he lose to Taker clean on the syndication already?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did, actually.
Yeah, we watched that one.
So then he
Fuck, yeah, he probably will.
he might lose clean.
Fuck, you're right.
Shit.
Back elbow there. Godwinn, of course, kind of controlling the match to get us started here. It seems to be the case with Razor a lot where he tries to play the underdog. And to me, a guy like Razor Ramon is not an underdog. He's fucking like 6'7". This dude should not be like getting his ass beat the whole match and then a quick rally at the end and he wins, in my opinion.
No, yeah, I agree with you. I mean, that's Wrestling 101 for some reason.
Yeah. To me, I would have it like Razor gets a good flurry in the beginning, gets beat up maybe only a little bit, and then closes the match out pretty strong. And there you go.
Yeah, but you want to give Henry some, decent showing here.
Do we though?
Yeah, Dallas.
I don't know what they want to do with Henry at this point.
I'm gonna put the world title on Henry Godwinn in my fantasy rebooking.
I was just gonna say, if someone did that, you'd probably let their Raw would have won that week.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do it.
Only if you book him as without a shirt on underneath the overalls.
Well, yeah, and you know what? His finisher will be the slop drop, but it will be his bare ass doing a leg drop.
That's disgusting.
That will be the move.
No, Go ahead, Dallas.
Bob, when you do your fantasy booking, do you pick their outfits?
No, I don't think of any of that. I just think of like what you would see on TV.
Yeah,
Bob's not a detail guy.
know.
Bob's not a detail guy.
You got to be like, okay, he's got his black tights with yellow razors and red trim.
No, he doesn't. He's not like that. Although, Bob, I think you should change Godwinn's finisher to like the trash compactor move. I think that would be cool.
You can't take Duke Drosey's.
You ain't gonna use him anyway.
I already am using Duke Drosey.
What?
Yeah, he's one of my job guys.
Okay, fine.
I think he's feuding with IRS.
What the hell?
That was a messy looking Miller Bulldog. He like never really hits that well.
Yeah, and then we got a good shot of Razor's untanned butt cheeks.
Who the fuck is this? Oh,
it's the roadie. Okay.
So I almost was gonna say this in the beginning that Jarrett might come out, and I could see that costing Razor the match potentially.
No way.
But I'd be pretty surprised, I think, still, to be honest.
No way. Wait, all right, Henry, get him. Slap drop him from behind.
Oh, big clothesline. So Roddy's he's just gonna walk back now? He just walked down the entrance, now he's gonna walk back? That seems weird.
Nope.
Come on, Henry Godwinn. Wait, somebody else is coming out.
Oh,
shit.
It's the concussed 1, 2, 3.
Wait, what the fuck?
He just hit a spin kick on Roddy, and then Roddy staggered back and hit his face on the ring steps. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, no. Come on, Henry. Well, this is only because Razor can't pick him up, so that's why they did that. That's still impressive.
That's a good point. That's funny.
1, 2, 3. You got to be kidding me. Great. So Henry Godwinn has already been thrown into the pig pen. He is clearly not going to be, given any kind of focus here. So that's fun.
Would you say that was still clean though?
I mean, it's off a distraction, I guess. So no.
Well, that's tough.
I feel like a distraction's not clean. Like if he's.
That's what Bob said last week. So I was just gonna make sure he was sticking to what.
I mean, I guess that is right.
Because sure, nobody got involved, but the distraction led to the finish, so it's not really clean.
I would be okay with more Henry Godwinn, Razor Ramon matches.
Yeah, if they were like more competitive, I guess.
If it was more competitive and they actually turned it into something, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. All right, Vince McMahon here talking with Razor with his son 1, 2, 3 kid. Let's see what they want to talk about. Last week.
Oh boy.
Bob Backlund.
Vince's hair is so tall.
He fluffed it up. Oh, Tunney's okay. So he's pissed that Tunney's allowing Bob Backlund to get a Intercontinental Championship match with Jeff Jarrett. He just called him stupido. That's his belt. He wants it back.
Hey yo.
The chicken wing will have Jarrett beat. He's got his gold. He goes WrestleMania, Chico.
Why is he acting like a fruitcake?
I know.
Maybe because he's like blown up after the match and he's just feeling like ridiculous.
Yeah. Razor's not a fan of Bret Hart, it sounds like.
No.
That's weird because they feuded in '93, but then Razor's been a good guy this whole fucking time.
Yeah, they've been like pals. He's like, yeah, sure, I hit Owen with a trash can in like December of '92, but like, what's the big deal, brother? We're cool now.
Well, so because he's saying like, oh, okay, so if Bob Backlund puts Jeff Jarrett in the chicken wing, then he's gonna get the title, and he's gonna face Bret Hart, and then Bret Hart's gonna put him in the sharpshooter, and then he's gonna have his title. Yeah. And so I don't know, he's just complaining about it.
Weird.
So now we're getting flashback to Jarrett with the contract with Barry Horowitz.
I like how Jarrett's got the pen in his fingers and he keeps pointing it at Horowitz before he signs it. That's pretty funny.
Wait, so Barry didn't actually sign it?
No, remember Bob
No.
Backlund signed in his
That's
place.
right. He's about to do it right now, and then Bob Backlund.
Look how long he's taken to sign it, though. It is kind of funny when you think about it, because he
Barry
probably
does
should
not
have
spell
signed it
his
by
name.
then.
Barry does not spell his name.
Barry should have probably signed it first.
Well, right, and he technically didn't put the chicken wing on him because he.
No, he just kind of threw him. He like choked him and threw him away.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Bob Backlund's about to win the IC strap?
Could you imagine having Jeff Jarrett act like he's afraid of Bob Backlund?
Yeah, seriously.
Sunday Night Slam. That's the next episode we got here. What is this? Tatanka and Luger. Are we gonna get another Tatanka Luger match?
I think Tatanka and Lex Luger should just feud until 2001.
Oh, hold on a second.
Whoa!
In a steel cage.
Okay.
Bigelow against Sione, and then Diesel speaks out.
Okay.
I don't know why they're saying next week. That's literally in 6 days. Sounds
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, steel cage, though. Okay.
You know what? Why wouldn't you just do that at WrestleMania?
I was literally just going to say.
Literally. Like,
Oh, hey.
what?
That'd be
Lex
the most
Luger need
exciting
a-
match on the card.
Absolutely. Does he have to be in a tag match against the Blue Brothers? No.
So stupid.
I'm surprised they're still doing live shots at ringside here.
Yeah,
I was
the
actually-
commentary table, yeah.
I was going to mention that, yeah.
Oh, where's Cornette going?
Well, he's probably getting ready for the headline bodies.
Vince goes, that's the best part of the program where Jim Cornette is leaving. He's leaving because he wants to go see the Heavenly Bodies before their tag team title match with the Smoking Guns.
I think I'm going to grow out a mullet.
Did you guys see Cornette's statement regarding Becky Lynch?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Yeah, well, he was saying that why would you get pregnant at like 33, making $1 million a year, when you can be a mom like later on?
Yeah, I think he's a fucking idiot for some of the shit he says.
Kind of out of touch there. But it's whatever. That guy's obsessed with professional wrestling, and I'm pretty sure he's just a gimmick anyway. I don't think Jim Cornette, a real human being, believes that.
I think that too, to be honest. Oh, look, it's Dink.
Oh,
So I agree with that, and I think that I think it's just his gimmick right now to be like hated. So like he might as well just keep saying shit that he shouldn't say.
I could unfortunately see what he means by that, though. To whereas if this is the height of your career making money-wise, you could have probably waited a little while to just make as much money as you can.
Weird. This Lawrence Taylor video. He ain't afraid of no man. Oh, he's afraid of snakes and alligators. Don't get him with Skinner or Jake the Snake Roberts then, because he'll be fucked.
Oh, he sees pussycats. Oh, that was funny. They showed Bam Bam like yelling, and they put a cat meowing.
Yeah.
April 2nd.
I know.
No, but so Austin, what you were kind of saying is, I mean, I guess the timing would be kind of weird because she knows that she's the women's champion. She knows that she's making a substantial amount of money. So just to be like, hey, I'll just have a baby right now.
Well, it definitely seems unplanned, and in my opinion,
that's what I was gonna say.
Here's
in
Nikolai
my
Volkov.
opinion,
Is Nikolai Volkov not allowed on Raw?
hopefully not.
Look how he looks like.
How does he have a job still?
I don't know. So on Action Zone, Bigelow beat Doink the Clown.
God.
And then proceeded to run him over with a football tackle, taunting
This is the
Lawrence
guy main eventing WrestleMania.
Yeah, with a football tackle. Leave
With
him alone.
Doink, dude.
Yeah, but he beat him.
I could see the squash.
It's Doink, dude.
But he beat him. It's fine.
No, keep Doink away from your main eventers at all times.
Yes, you're right.
Oh, that we're introducing
Steve McMichael.
Steve McMichael. Is that who it is? Okay.
Yeah, that's who they're going to begin.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh, he
good
comes out
music
with
for him.
Yeah, he comes out to the WrestleMania music.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
This is so weird to see him here. I didn't know he came here.
Mongo.
Yeah.
I guess the WWF was interested in him, but then he was just like, I'm going to go to WCW.
That's so weird.
So, yeah. Judging by
That's where he meets his wife, though, so maybe that's why he goes.
Why isn't he married to her prior to that?
Oh, I don't know.
Deborah McMichael? I'm pretty
I just assume that that's kind of where it happened. Oh.
No. Let's see. I am almost certain that.
Does he bring her into WCW?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah, him and like Flair, the Horseman deal. Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she wasn't there prior. I don't think.
Okay, so Mongo's about to join Vince at the commentaries table. He came out, got in the ring, waved, and left.
It's weird. McMichael was he married Deborah in 1985, and they divorced October 12th, 1998.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Steve Austin picked her right up after that.
Yeah, he didn't waste much time.
No.
In fact, she married Stone Cold in 2000. They divorced in 2003.
Yeah.
So.
Interesting here. So Mongo's on commentary again prior to WCW, which is very weird.
Oh.
Kevin Clark, yeah, and whatever his name is there.
And they're fighting the Human Thumb, King Kong Bundy.
Yeah, King Kong Thumby.
I'm actually really surprised this is not the main event, to be honest.
I'm hoping it goes.
That's probably gonna be the Guns and Bodies, I'd imagine.
What are you thinking?
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
2 minutes here? 2 minutes?
This match better not go more than 2.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if both guys get in the ring, to be honest.
Right.
I'm surprised they're not both in the ring. How is they're actually doing a tag handicap? That's weird.
I feel like we got to see Undertaker soon, because if he's about to have a match at WrestleMania, where is he?
Yeah, could you imagine the Undertaker doing a run-in to save these enhancement guys?
Well,
You want to know something really sad?
What?
You can see this exact same match, this exact same scenario on WCCW TV in 1982.
Yeah.
And I wish I was exaggerating to you, but I'm not.
The same match for 13 years.
Yeah. So.
Vince is taking shots saying, is he going to bang your heads, but you guys don't have helmets on? And Mongo goes, I don't need no helmet.
Yeah, because all his brain cells are dead already, probably.
Oh, my God.
What? I'm just saying. I like Mongo, okay? He is entertaining as hell. He is arguably one of the worst wrestlers to ever perform. But he's just so wild and charismatic that you kind of ignore the fact that he doesn't really know how to do an arm drag.
Oh, yeah.
Basic stuff like that. I can't say I hate it.
Okay.
I really do hate King Kong Bundy, though. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no
He's
doubt
oozing
about
with machismo.
No.
Do you like Big Daddy Bundy with hair?
No. I don't think I've ever watched Big Daddy Bundy.
Okay.
Yeah, I might need to look up a pic of that real quick.
The only time I liked King Kong Bundy was when he was on Married with Children.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Big clothesline by Bundy there.
Yeah, yes. Fine big.
Oh.
Well, his neck size is pretty big.
I think I like Bald Bundy better.
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah. No doubt about it.
One of my coworkers recently shaved his head bald, and he looks exactly like King Kong Bundy.
Did you tell him that?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Myself and a couple other people at work, we're all wrestling fans, and it was either King Kong Bundy or Butterbean. So we went with Butterbean. That's his new nickname is Butterbean.
Oh, shit. That's pretty
There
funny.
we go. That's a 3 count right there.
Oh, you won. Great. Money, money, money.
Oh, and he's still beating up the other guy.
That should be a disqualification. Reverse decision.
Lights are going out, and he's still beating him up.
I don't care. He wants to pin both of them.
That was funny.
Is he good? I think he's done.
Mongo goes, hey, Vince, if I go get up in that ring, remind me to stay off them turnbuckles. Okay, and here comes Kama. Yay.
What does Kama want?
He's coming over to the ringside where Mongo is, and he's yelling at him.
Here we go.
Oh. He said he's sick and tired of him sitting out here and running his mouth.
He's only been out there for 3 minutes.
I know.
He's acting like this has been like a monthly thing.
Look at Mongo just brushing him off. Whatever, baby, whatever. Get away from me.
This is the SummerSlam 95 showdown waiting to happen, right?
Main event.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
I thought there was going to be a match with Kama and Mongo at WrestleMania.
So did I. But I just remembered that they're all ringside.
Yeah. That would have been awesome.
That's so annoying.
I suggest you do something about it, boy.
So,
just pushes
this is
Kama.
the same. This is literally the same build for Bigelow and LT.
Oh
my god.
Oh.
Kama just got.
Yo. What the hell is going? Where's the security?
Holy.
What the hell is going on? Will somebody get in there?
Kama threw water in Mongo's face, and Mongo flipped the commentary table. And they've been on top of each other throwing. I don't know if they're actually throwing.
Oh my god! Put all the championships on Mongo McMichael right now. Oh
wow. Okay, is it bad that I'm more excited to see these two fight at ringside at
Dude,
WrestleMania?
I know.
LT and Bam Bam.
I know. That's like a shoot. That was way better done than the fucking other shit.
Let's go.
That was awesome.
Mongo must have said, yeah, I'll do whatever. To where LT was like, nah, I got to see the contract first.
McMichael, I will give you $700,000. I will give you the world championship.
I'll see you at WrestleMania.
You can just be my top guy forever. That was fabulous.
That was good. The way Mongo
really
shoved him, he shoved him pretty hard, and that's when Kama threw the water. Yeah. And really, the way they kept slamming to the floor, it was like, shit, let's try to make this look pretty real.
And I love that security officials did not get there immediately.
Yeah, they didn't get in the way really too much at all.
Here's Todd Pengill tricking us again, thinking that he doesn't have a mullet.
Yeah, what the heck, Todd? Okay, so you guys ready for another 15-minute WrestleMania?
Yeah, I can't wait.
I don't think we're going to learn anything new here that we didn't learn last week, though. I feel like the card's kind of done.
I know.
I think so, yeah.
They always do that shit, though.
Yeah.
Fucking drag it out.
Yeah, Todd will let us know that the Luger Bulldog against the Blue Brothers is going to be the greatest tag team match ever to take place in the history of WrestleMania.
Oh, my God.
Can't miss it.
Give me a fucking break. He's really just blabbing it on here.
I mean, I wish I could see his ponytail or something, but that makes it look like he really is, not sporting the mullet anymore.
Yeah, he has it some weeks, and then some weeks he doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna get the mullet. I'm doing it.
I'm not.
Why not, man? I feel like my hair's going pretty crazy right now.
I'm gonna recreate the Shawn Michaels Playgirl centerfold. I'm gonna post it on IcoPod.
I was hoping.
You'll get a lot of likes, man.
I will do that once we get 5,000 followers on Twitter.
Twitter.
And I'm not even kidding.
Getting a Sean promo here with Sid.
Sid is looking at me seductively. What is going on?
I like Sean's black jacket with the little mirrors on it. The vest, I think that's good.
Sid is looking like a child not wanting to smile for the family photo. And the guy that has the camera, it's like, come on, just do it. And he's just like, no, I don't want to.
Just look at Sid's arm.
Yeah. That's enormous.
That would kill you.
That's bigger than Shawn Michaels' torso.
Well, I don't even know what I was going to say about Sid. I don't know.
Was that a good promo or not really?
I mean, it was all right.
Okay.
It's as good as you can do. He's not going to scalp him if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
Say that. Look at Razor's freaking picture. Yo.
Actually, Bob, you make that face all the time.
Yeah. Yo, brother.
Here we go. Fucking what should be the main event.
Love it. Brett and Bob Backlund.
Stupid shit.
Match that nobody wanted to see again.
No! God
Maybe it's
damn
going
it.
to be good.
Get the fuck out of here. It's Bob Backlund.
Well,
Yeah, King Kong Bundy.
It's interesting. You would have thought that this was like, 2018. Undertaker's only here once a year. Like that dude ain't doing shit.
That's how it's been the last couple of years. You rarely see him. You see him on a pay-per-view, and then that's kind of it.
Yeah, like somebody will attack him one time, and that's a feud for 4 months.
Right. Or his manager will carry the feud for him, and like you don't see the Undertaker.
Oh. So Bearer says that King Kong Bundy's death certificate will be signed at WrestleMania, and now the Undertaker's talking about something about him holding the urn.
Well, yeah, he had a feud with Yokozuna for about 10 months, and he wasn't even there. So.
Oh, he's going to collect his urn, and he's going to fill it with the soul of King Kong Bundy. Bundy.
I'd have Undertaker job the fuck out, squash match.
God.
Oh, stop.
Could you imagine if they did that?
That'd be awesome.
What's the point of we can't have him win? We'll just have him lose. No big deal.
I'm just mad that the Harris brothers had a WrestleMania match.
Oh, come on.
You're pissing me off, Dallas. You really are. You're really trying to make me frustrated. Oh, I'm not a fan of Bam Bam Bigelow. Oh, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this and that. No.
Cool. What a card, folks. Of the year. What a card.
How can you not be excited for this?
Could have been a house show, but there you go.
I am really looking forward to spending 3 hours watching it. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, okay.
I can't wait.
Jim Cornette's in the ring. Bring them out, baby. The heavenly bodies.
I'm tag title change right now.
And the gigolo.
Said it before and I'd say it again. If I was gonna go back to wrestling training, I would go to the Glenn Jacobs fucking Tom Pritchard school.
Where's that at?
Knoxville, Tennessee. And that's where I would go.
Look at that. Look at that move.
I didn't know that Glenn Jacobs had a...
yeah, him and Dr. Tom are partners in it.
Even being the mayor?
Yeah.
All right, what's your favorite color Skittle bag right there? Blue, purple, or red?
Red.
Yeah, go red.
Yeah, red for sure. Red, purple, blue for
me. Dallas, did you like the Gigolo's moves or what?
Yeah, dude, I thought those were awesome.
Okay. Good. I'm glad you liked it.
Okay, here come Billy and Bart.
Dallas, you should do that dance tonight for Kaylee, and then let us know how that went.
She'll just laugh at me like she does every night. So.
Imagine instead of like in the 2000s, Brokeback Mountain came out in like 92.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys debuted.
No, that would be horrible.
Dude, I could see it, man.
I wish it came out in like 95, right? Or let's say the weekend of WrestleMania. Wait, what happened here? Oh, Oscar's apologizing for what they did. Okay, this is when Mountain Mission destroyed them. Mo with the DDT. That's Mo's greatest move ever.
Oh, for sure. That's his only move.
He said Mabel and Mo were a bit overzealous, and for that, he's sorry.
That's ridiculous. No, I wish Brokeback Mountain came out like the weekend of WrestleMania 11. Smoking Guns or like tag champs. The Monday after, they go from the biggest baby faces to the crowd just completely turning on them, calling them the F word. Everything has to be censored out. Just people chanting Brokeback at them, and they're just like, what the hell? And they drag it on for like 6 months, and then Goldust comes in, and they embrace it, and then it's a 3-way love triangle.
Yep.
And it's like the two brothers are fighting over this one man, like some Jerry Springer shit.
Right.
Plot twist. Goldust doesn't want to be with either one of them. He wants to be with Marcus Alexander Bagwell.
Yeah.
And that's where you go with it.
Yeah, no, I really like that. Speaking of stuff I'd like this to be at WrestleMania, this tag team match.
Oh my God, nice bulldog there by Billy Gunn.
I think it could have been something a little bit more special, probably.
Yeah, I would have been fine with this or like the new head shrinkers getting a shot.
Yeah.
Be good. Jimmy Del Rey's apologizing to Cornette. No, I'm telling you, I won't get pregnant when I'm a champion. I swear to God, Jim. I swear. Won't do it.
Dr. Tom in there with Billy now. They lock up. They're keeping the action quick, which I like. That's what a tag team needs.
That's good pacing.
Yeah. Well, as soon as you start throwing teams in there that fucking run out of moves after 3 moves, you're fucked.
Yeah, they're like, okay, I did the clothesline, the hip toss, and a drop down. What else is there to do again? I cannot remember for the life of me.
Right.
Bart Gunn showing off his brawl for all skills by chopping. And I wonder if Bart Gunn thought that Butterbean was in fact King Kong Bundy, and he thought he was going to go over it.
I think so.
That's a good point. You could have fooled me. I mean, close enough.
Sure, that's what I would have thought that. Here comes Billy Gunn taking on Pritchard again. Pritchard, one of my more underrated wrestlers. Pretty much a mini me of Roddy Piper.
Definitely underrated. And has trained fucking everybody.
Yeah. He's influenced a lot of people, so naturally he was fired and is now no longer a vocal point of that. That's good.
Right. Instead, you hire fucking Bruce back.
Yeah.
I go, cool.
What's so wrong with that? Same thing with like
Bruce done?
The same thing with Steve Kern. You know, he was training a whole bunch of people. Then you fire him. You bring in Bill DeMott, who treats everybody like shit, and go from there.
Fuck Bill DeMott.
Yeah.
Listen, I like him as Hugh Morris.
Don't care. Don't like him.
That moonsault of his is nuts. He's like the only person I've ever seen to actually hit it.
He can suck nuts, as far as I'm concerned.
Come on. If he's not General Erection, then who gives a shit?
Oh,
just kidding.
Yeah.
Didn't give a shit then either.
Yeah. I gotta tell you, this match so far hasn't been too bad. I think these guys are working pretty well together.
Yeah, I agree. I think they've been working a good pace. And
the bodies look motivated again. I feel like maybe the last time or the last 2 times we've seen them, they're kind of like mailing it in. It seems like they're pretty motivated here.
Well, I think at the end of '94, like when we noticed that Survivor Series Showdown, when Jimmy Del Rey was like definitely out of shape.
Yeah.
But he had like blown out his knee at that point.
Right.
He looks like he's in better shape now.
Agreed.
But yeah, you're right that they have like more energy and looks like they want to work a good match here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jimmy's got his bumping shoes on tonight. It looks like.
Which isn't a bad thing.
No.
So.
I agree with that.
Let's see where we are. We haven't had a time check.
He could use a tan, I would say.
Well, of course. So time check wise, we are already at 34 minutes, 16, 17, 18 seconds. So we're almost done here with this episode of Raw.
Yeah. This is one of the first times I've ever been like directly on the same time as you for the entire show. So that's good.
Look at that.
Yeah, and you did your shitty countdown today where you almost made me start early.
You know what, Alice? It's because I watch it on my computer now. It only took me 135 episodes.
That's true. Yeah.
Let's figure it out. But
I did that my second one with you guys. I was doing that. The first one I was like, that didn't work for me, brother. Yeah. So pull it up.
No, I only started a couple months ago. Double Russian leg sweep there by the Guns.
Come on, Pritchard, get in there and help him. Jack, don't look around. 2. Kick out at 2.
I could see the bodies being with Jarrett as like a little stable.
I could buy that.
You know?
Yeah.
That could be good. But they would probably
Survivor
need some muscle.
Series.
Who would be their muscle?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so it's gonna be. Okay, so I'm gonna book Survivor Series. Okay, it's gonna be.
Okay, dude.
All right, so it's gonna be the Bodies, Jarrett,
Yeah.
and
Godwinn.
oh yeah, Godwinn for sure. I'm trying to think here. Diesel's gonna turn heel, and it's be Diesel.
Oh.
Right. So there you go. So you gotta have one guy who's gonna take the first pin, Godwinn.
Diesel.
Yeah.
Get his job out within 3 minutes.
So there we go. I think that's a great team.
Yeah.
Mo hits a DDT on Diesel and pins him within 3.5 minutes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
The Tennessee Body Trucks.
Oh, the Tennessee Body Shop. And that's
yeah.
I like it.
So there we go. You get ready. Survivor Series. We're only a lot of months away.
And then
I'm coming
Rhodey
for
can
you.
be the fall guy, of course. You have Rhodey in there.
Well, yeah.
You can take the pins. That's funny.
Yeah, Survivor Series at this point is only about 8 months away. So what's the worst that could happen?
I'm in no rush to get there either, because Survivor Series, no thanks.
I like Survivor Series.
Big neck breaker. No,
I like Survivor Series when every match isn't an elimination match. So like Survivor Series 92, I like Survivor Series 92.
well, like every other one, they're all those matches, so like fuck them.
94 sucked.
Yeah, it did.
93 was like okay.
Body's back in control here. Pritchard gets tagged in, taking it to Bart Gunn with a double clothesline.
Down again. Come on, Bart. Mike Barton. 1, 2. No. Mini Roddy Piper unable to get a 3 count on that.
It's weird because I still feel like they don't know who to put over more in the Guns. Like, they don't know if they want it to be Billy or they don't know if they want it to be Bart. Like, they don't know yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's definitely a defining moment when they're just like, yeah, Billy's the guy.
Yeah, it definitely hasn't happened yet.
No, I don't think it has either.
Because they flip-flop. Like, one week it's like, oh, Billy just did a wicked good promo or something. And then the next week he'll get, like, all his ass beat, and then Bart will come in and, like, clear house.
Well, Billy, I feel like Billy always has all the energy.
Yeah.
Every time.
That's fair. Yeah.
And then Bart's just kind of like there.
Right.
Vince just said next week, I'm pretty sure if I heard this correctly, that we have a no-holds-barred match between Owen and Brett.
We're finally going to see it on TV, so that's good.
Yeah, but like, they're doing shit weird. They're doing Tatanka Luger in a cage.
Could have been WrestleMania.
Could have been WrestleMania. They're doing that on Sunday Night Slam.
Right.
And they're doing no holds barred Brett and Owen.
Could have been on
Raw,
WrestleMania.
when that could have been on WrestleMania too.
Right. There you go, folks.
What the fuck? Like, what?
There you go.
Why don't you just do Brett and Bob Backlund on Raw? Do the Guns against the Bodies or the Guns against the Head Shrinkers or whatever at Mania, and just go from there. Like,
Well, they could literally take half of these Raw matches and swap them for the matches at Mania, and the card would just work out itself perfectly.
Yeah.
Because everyone has a bullshit match, and if you just fix that.
Right.
Yeah, and then you have to add Kama and Steve McMichael.
Ooh.
Yeah. That needs to happen now.
Which I never knew I wanted to see until today.
Talk about no holds barred match. That's the one we need to see right there.
Yeah, that's a last man standing match right now.
For sure, yeah, for sure.
But like in a bar.
Ooh, yeah.
You're just taking back shots and booze.
Right.
Beers.
Get a double down back in the ring here. Tom Pritchard and Bart Gunn slowly working their way to the corners. Who goes over? Probably the Guns, right?
I would have to imagine, yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, could you imagine Owen Hart being like, all right, Heavenly Bodies, I'm coming for your tag straps at WrestleMania 11. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Although there's really no storyline between Owen and the Guns still. Like, I don't, it's just he wants the tag titles.
Yeah, no storyline at all. And speaking of which, we haven't seen any Cornette interference either with this yet.
No.
So that's making me feel a little suspicious.
What the hell is this?
Oh, they're going to go for their tag finish here, the Guns.
Wait, is that normally how that goes?
Yeah.
He jumped pretty far.
Seemingly uninterrupted there. Oh, there you go.
I wonder if Cornette or somebody like Mr. Q or something.
That's what it seemed like.
Del Rey with a forearm drop off the
breaks
top.
up the pin. Bart is distracted by Jim on the outside.
Why is he taking Pritchard out?
Because he just got hit with the finish, man.
Yeah, but if you just roll him on top, you might win the match.
Nah.
That's Southern Booking 101 right there.
Del Rey hit the
Float over
float over
DDT.
DDT. Looks
Yeah,
like he
buddy.
spiked Billy.
Let's go. 1, 2, damn it, Bart.
Wow, Bart back in to break it up.
God damn it.
Okay.
Come on,
All right.
Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. Move your hips.
It's because they didn't hit the back body drop into the pile driver.
Dude, I'm telling you, that is the greatest finisher ever.
Ooh,
I saw
Del
the
Rey.
Bridges
out of the
quick
pin, man.
backslide.
There
They
you
got
go.
him.
That's a
Shit, he
three.
got him on a quick backslide.
They got him.
Did you see
You
him
know what?
lift
I
him
don't
up? The
hate
crowd
that.
popped for that.
Yeah,
See, now that's a clean finish.
that was good.
And I don't hate that. Because
No,
you know
that
what?
was-
He took him down so quick with the backslide, you can believe that he would hold him down.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good match.
It was a good TV match right there. Look at this. Look at Billy Gunn showing, hey, I know how to wrestle.
Well, Del Rey bridges out, kind of unclean, and then that's how Billy gets the leverage to get the fucking backslide pin over on him.
Yeah.
Bob, what were you just saying?
I don't remember. But you know what? I think he was showing his wrestling ability. Do you think Billy Gunn got butt implants?
No.
I don't think so.
Well, if you look at his butt there, it's like not looking
Called-
like
No, it's called
Plump.
doing squats, bro. Just
There's
do some
no
squats. I don't know, man.
It's called doing squats.
spots. I mean, probably a couple of needles in your butt cheeks, and you got.
No.
We got the March Magnet. The March Maggot. Yeah, Maggot. The March Magic
Somebody say maggot. It's me, Sergeant Slaughter.
in New York City. This seems like
Oh.
a charity event.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it must
Magic
be because look,
Johnson.
Diesel and the Undertaker are there with Paul Bear.
You know what? They shouldn't have the Undertaker behind Magic Johnson, considering the guy has AIDS.
Oh my god.
Well, HIV, whatever, same thing.
Who
Pat
the
Riley,
fuck?
what's he doing here?
Look at 1, 2, 3, kid.
Good.
Look at Undertaker
Undertaker's
signing autographs. for the
Signing
kids.
autographs in full gimmick.
Breaking the gimmick right there.
Oh my god.
What the hell is this? Razor Ramon is wearing his same outfit that he wore in his 1992 vignettes. That's bizarre.
Right. His debut.
Yeah. Like, that's really weird.
Imagine being able to meet all these guys in one place though. Like holy shit.
Well, yeah, that's nuts.
Why are they showing Undertaker out of his like bullshit? That's annoying.
Yeah, I don't know.
You try to
could
protect
understand
the
why-
gimmick, just like that.
Well, that's the thing is like he's protected it so much, so when they do shit like that, it's like, why is he bothering?
Yeah.
Yep, and
Oh,
here's our
cool. Here
official
we go.
package. You thought you've seen it all. Oh, look at this. First time ever on TV. They make sure they threw that in there.
No rules, no regulations, no holds barred. The Hitman.
How much you want to bet it's just going to be a straight up wrestling match? How much? Do you
I mean, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, don't
Oh,
worry.
he's pulling Brett's hair, but guess what? There's no rules and there's no.
They just said
Yeah.
they're gonna.
Yeah.
They said they're gonna finally settle the score. So it's to be the last Brett and Owen match, guys.
Whatever. Yeah, until fucking June.
Here you go. Steel cage match. The official match graphic.
Yeah.
Is it weird that I'm excited for that because it's a steel cage match?
I'm telling you. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. That's how I feel.
That's gonna settle the score too. So that's gonna be the last time.
It's a little blow off right
That one.
there.
We got a special interview too.
With Diesel.
Listen, I'm a big star, Vince. Obviously you can tell because I hung out with Magic Johnson. And I mean, what else do you want to know? I'm a star. All right, Diesel. Thank you very much. That's your special interview right there.
That guy right behind Cornette just slapped him on the back. I don't think Cornette liked that.
Look at this dude. Look how close he is to Vince.
He's literally in between their heads.
Yeah, he's just like, Psycho Sid!
He's
He's still saying, just Sid!
Oh, I can't wait for
Sione
this
and
match.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
That
That
might
could be
be
a
a
good
good-
match.
Yeah, that might be a good
It's
little.
just, it's just so
Kelly-
random though.
Oh yeah, it's for sure.
Oh, yeah, Sione ain't done nothing.
No, not at all.
What if Sione wins and he gets to fight Lawrence Taylor?
No, if anything, it should have been Fatu because Fatu's had single matches before.
That's
Oh, okay. So our Intercontinental match with Bob Backlund and Jarrett's on Sunday Night Slam also. I thought that was a Raw match, so.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Why does Sunday Night Slam sound better than WrestleMania?
Literally. Literally.
We're getting promos from Tatanka.
Oh, here you go. Here's that promo for you, Bob.
Next Sunday.
Why is he talking with his mouth like that?
Because that's how you enunciate.
I am a Native American.
Look at Luger.
Tatanka, I got this jacket at fucking Nordstrom Rack. It was the last one. The rest were sold out. Does it fit? I don't know. But I bought it. It's the American flag, and that's what I stand for. What do you stand for, Tatanka? There is no Native American flag. There's only America.
And we're off the air.
All right.
There we go.
That's intriguing.
Listen, I think that was a better show than the last 2 weeks combined.
I would agree.
Yeah, it definitely was.
Yeah, no question about that.
I mean, besides the Bundy squash match, obviously.
Well, yeah, that one dragged down a little bit. But, I mean, like, Razor Godwinn had some interest.
Yeah, it was a decent little match.
Yeah, Guns and the Bodies was actually pretty good, too. So.
Best tag team match I've seen in a while. Most competitive. Yeah. Let me say that. Most competitive.
Okay. I would agree. Yeah, no, I thought the tag match was fun.
Yeah. So it looks like the next two shows before we get to WrestleMania could potentially get us on a good streak here. Because we got Sunday Night Slam with the cage match and Sione and Bigelow and Jarrett Backlund, although I don't have high hopes for Jarrett Backlund. But then the Raw before WrestleMania 11 will feature, of course, the Bret Hart and Owen Hart no holds barred match. So that could potentially be a pretty good lead-in.
Sure. To
WrestleMania 11. Yeah. I'm definitely interested to see how that works out. I mean, the card for WrestleMania 11 sucks, and WrestleMania 11 probably will end up sucking.
Yeah.
But if we can finish it off with a solid 3 months worth of build, who knows? Maybe we'll be surprised. Maybe it would actually kind of shock us with entertainment.
Well, and the thing is, I think history is sort of repeating itself because typically these fucking Sunday night shows before WrestleMania are better than WrestleMania. So, I don't know. I kind of think we might be in for a treat. I mean, maybe that's me being optimistic, but I think there's a good chance that, holy shit, like you said, the next couple of shows might be kind of decent.
Now, are these Sunday night shows usually live, or are they taped also?
Oh, those are taped.
Yeah, typically taped.
Yeah, I think every single one is taped. Yeah, I remember like the WrestleMania 9 one was taped like weeks. March 9th, March 9th.
Weeks in advance.
Way in advance.
Right.
Oh, wow.
The event.
That's really interesting.
But it was still super solid.
Yeah, no, it was good.
So.
It was good stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because I'll be interested to see what the rating is for this episode compared to the last two, because the last two have been pretty high. So if this one, dips at all, I'll be very surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's not going to be as strong because, the matches that they're promoting. Maybe
not as heavy.
Yeah, because like that, the first week was like LT in his comments. So people are like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to watch that. And then, you had Brett Lawler. It's like, okay, I love Brett. I don't think the same, effect is going to be happening with Razor Ramon.
With Razor and
Smoking Guns and Headley Bodies. But what is funny about that is that this may be like the weakest one in terms of ratings, but it's probably the best show quality-wise.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why I'd be, I guess, surprised. But in that context, it makes sense. Especially because like a lot of stuff wasn't announced. Like they didn't say anything about Mongo. I don't think, did they?
No, I don't think so.
Right.
I mean, so that he'll be at ringside with Kama and stuff for that main event.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe especially with not as much announced this week, it might drop off a little bit. But yeah, I would say for me, it was a much easier watch than the last couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Unfortunately though, with Sunday Night Slam, I don't believe it is on the network, but I do have a copy of it for us to watch together. So maybe if you guys listening if you're on Twitter or whatever, maybe you could tag WWE demand that Sunday Night Slam for March of '95 be uploaded to the WWE network so you can watch along, and you can tag us in your hate mail towards WWE for not having Sunday Night Slam. And you can also tag us for your hate mail towards the WWE for not having the complete run of WCW Saturday Night or WWF Sunday Night Heat on their network.
For no reason.
For no reason.
Yeah.
The network's been going on for almost 7 years now, and they still don't have... They probably have like 6% of their library on the goddamn network. And
Sure.
This is kind of bullshit. But
Wait, have I really been paying for this for 7 years?
when's the first? 2013, right?
I thought it was 2012.
Oh,
I think it's 2013.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
that's so bad.
Regardless. Yeah, solid episode. If you're going to watch one from the last couple, I would say watch this one. You're going to get a solid little tag team match. You're going to see a lot of people. A lot of cool little packages, too, as far as like the fan fast thing. You could kind of see how that was. This little magic in New York or whatever. Just cool little throwbacks of guys at these, signings and charity events where it's like, just imagine like being able to be there. It's crazy. But overall, I would say I was happy with this week. I was pleasantly surprised with this week.
So would you say that you're not on life support anymore and that your passion and love for IcoPod is stronger than ever?
Instead of like one coal burning, I'm up to maybe like 3. So you could maybe cook a hamburger.
Cool. What if I were to send you a link to Sonny's OnlyFans page and you can get access to that? Because I may have signed up for it.
Well, if that's the case, fire's out.
What?
Oh yeah, you've smothered it. It's gone.
I don't know if I believe that.
I spent $29 on a 6-month subscription for sunny days. What am I gonna do?
For sunny days.
For sunny days.
Whenever it's cloudy, I need to get some sunny.
I think you need to get in touch with Sunny and like hook up with her so you can be Eskimo brothers with Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels.
I would rather not, because I would be Eskimo brothers with probably 80% of the wrestling business.
So what's the matter with that?
I could be like, hey Dolph, what's up, man? Yeah, dude, I hit that too.
Joey Ryan too, right?
Joey Ryan, yeah, I could go to David Boy Smith's gravesite and just be, yo, bro.
Oh my god.
You weren't kidding when you were saying that she was bizarre. Holy crap. Things that I saw there was nuts.
Oh my god. Well, regardless, you've been talking about OnlyFans a lot.
Yeah, well, I mean, I made my own page. I didn't read the terms agreement, so now I'm legally obligated to upload 3 inappropriate pictures, and I don't know how to do it. Really am scared to be that vulnerable for people.
Well, I'll tell you what. They want 3 inappropriate pictures. You post on there the pallbearer in drag.
Yeah.
You post Yoko Claus. And you post the spirit of Undertaker rising from the casket. There you go. That's the trifecta.
No, I mean, if I were to do an OnlyFans thing, which, I mean, I never would, I would just take pictures of, like, various things in my belly button.
Oh, my God. Mustard.
Like,
Mustard.
Yeah. Like, oh, look at this mayonnaise just oozing out of my belly. My
That's
hairy,
absolutely
my hairy belly button. What's this? Oh, just get my pinky and scoop out some tuna fish. Oh,
holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Tasty treats here, folks.
Chicken of the sea, baby.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, wait, let me just dig in there real quick. What's that? It's a piece of corn, and I had corn last night. Oh, man.
No, Bob, no.
What happened there? One time,
everybody's throwing up. Everybody's throwing up.
I tell you the story one time. I sent a coworker of mine a Snapchat, and this is when I was weird and I just did stupid shit.
Okay.
And I literally pushed a Skittle out of my belly button.
At work?
What?
You were at work?
No, No, it wasn't at work when I did it, but like and mind you, this woman's like 55 years old.
Oh no.
She's an older woman who had Snapchat. I used to mess with her all the time.
Oh no.
Like one time I saw her walk into Wegmans, and I was behind her, and I was like pretty far back. So I zoomed in, took a picture of her, and sent it to her, and I'm like, I see you. And then she couldn't see me, so I saw her, and she's like, what the hell? Where is it?
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Yeah, so I pushed a purple Skittle out of my belly button.
So you're living the gimmick with belly button shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should make a
so
TikTok.
gross.
I should make a TikTok of me just
stuff out your belly button.
trying to eat things with my belly button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be good. That would get over.
For sure. What's this? I'm trying to shove a hot dog in my belly button.
Or like a penny. You're trying to pick up a penny.
No, that stuff can get stuck.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Right.
Because if it got stuck, I could never fly. Because they'd be like, "What's that?" And
Right.
I have a penny in my belly button. Why do you have that?
TikTok
got stuck. I don't know what to tell you.
TikTok. Okay. Well, on that note, I mean that was fun and all. But I think everybody's tuned out, or at least closed out the podcast app at this point.
No, I think we have diehards. I think they definitely stay for the whole show.
Listen, our diehards are 10 episodes behind. So
Johnny is trying.
Okay? Is he?
Yeah, he is trying. He said he apologized. He actually somehow found my address, wrote me a letter. And
did it have a penny and a Skittle in it?
No, it was actually relatively threatening. Like, don't ever talk shit about me on the air ever again. Right. And, since he's from the UK, it was actually like a polite but also kind of threatening thing.
He probably said, "Hey, mate, kindly fuck off."
That's literally what it said. Did you get the same letter?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And then he said cheers, or he said cheerio.
And he signed his name at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird that he did that.
That is nuts.
What kind of envelope did it come in?
It looked like it had like a severe rain damage.
Huh. Okay.
It was kind of yellow. So.
Huh. Did it have like a Liberty Bell stamp on it?
It did actually.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how you got that letter.
Yeah, and it was like it wasn't even like a first class type of deal.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, he didn't spend the extra 23 cents on that.
No.
He just made sure to get their business class.
Right. Yeah. He's the one who definitely sent you that.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure. No doubt about it.
I couldn't think of anybody else who would be involved in something like that.
Absolutely. Dallas is eventually going to get hate mail, and I have his address, so I'm about to read it on the air. It is 3465. Is that right? Wait a minute. Maybe I do still have it on my eBay page when I bought you that WCW coloring book that you never fucking use.
Oh, yeah,
No.
yeah.
Anyway, Bob, I think that's all I got.
Dallas has been at the computer for about 9 hours. So
yeah, I'm ready to go sit somewhere more comfortable. My back's killing me.
Oh, okay. Well, my back is killing me too for carrying you through this podcast. So for Austin Skinner and Dallas Graley, I'm Bob Conley Jr. and this has been ICOPod.
You gotta hear it.